Guys, welcome to our weekly political discussion for the 10th of June, 2020. Similar to last week, the topic will be mainly the coronavirus pandemic and the protests following the death of George Floyd, which have spread around the entire world. First and foremost, I would like to thank those of you who watch my videos and those of you who are subscribed. Your support really means a lot to me, especially in these tricky times. Now, let's get on with it. There is some good news regarding the coronavirus pandemic, and that is that out of the total number of cases in the entire world, 55.7% of them are closed, meaning they either died or recovered. Fortunately, most of them are recovered. However, the number of deaths and cases spiked today, although much of that is due to the increased testing, so those cases were always there, but we just didn't know until now. The protests around the world to end police brutality following the death of George Floyd have continued, with many of the protests remaining peaceful, with the isolated cases of violence either caused by a police overreaction or right-wing agitators. In Seattle, demonstrators marched into City Hall and demanded that Mayor Jenny Durkan resign. These protesters were led by Seattle City Council member Kshama Sawant. Now, about a day later, protesters have set up camp at an abandoned police precinct in the Capitol Hill exclusion zone, where they have not moved for many hours. They have also set up barriers on roads to prevent cars from passing through. Moving on, in the UK, protesters took down a statue of a slave trader and threw it into the river. And in southern states of the US, Confederate statues and monuments are being taken down. These events undeniably are very historical, and children in the future will almost certainly be learning about them in their history classes. So that concludes this week's discussion. I know it was kind of short, but try to keep it short and to the point. And this may actually be the final one. Next week, I will likely start doing the Mystery Dome again, so you can stay tuned for that. Have a great week, everyone, and remember, wear a mask.